Car number 71, he comes over from Hanover, Ontario. Driving the NGN bearing strike energy system, 2-speed motorsport. Epic Racewear Gold Race Fuel sponsor Chevrolet Camaro. That is none other than the franchise, Corey McAllister. Car number 64, Ontario. The global Simcoe Payment, Colin Windows and Doors. Leyland Industries, leading edge earthwork sponsored ride for car owner Tom Walters. This is Mark Dilley.
Car number 96, Anna Berry, former Berry Speedway Lake Mullet track champion. John Gaunt listed at red line signs, rail, hovering towards .ca. Northbound, Napa Auto Pro Simple Solutions. The Chevy 2, 96 is John Gaunt, just outside driving the Oldsmobile. Car number 99 in Hepworth, down the drywall.
Next in line, car 22, he comes most tonight from Midhurst, Ontario, in the Kessler Truck Center's Junior College Rumble Excavating and Construction sponsored ride, 2025, a rookie of the year here at Sunset Speedway. It's Josh Berry. Outside of him, car number 5, out of Orangeville, Ontario, the Mason College, Marvin Proctor and Sons, Heavy Truck and Trailer Repair sponsored entry for Tanner Holmes. Tanner Holmes is car number 5. Let's go driver extraordinaire, big Luke Tanaka aboard the 777. It's 5 seconds delayed, Jay Gutting. Final row this evening for the 50-lap feature event. Inside of the 52 car, that is none other than Mark Flash Gordon out of Gormley, Ontario. Driver for Just Hockey, Biosteel, Crow's Gasket, Custom Steering, and your fun seat at the gate. Starting scratch on the field. Number 81 in Barrie, Ontario. The Route 81 of downtown Toronto. East King Structing sponsored entry for Jason, the Curfew King. That is your lineup, ladies and gentlemen. 50 laps for the Tammy O Memorial. It is none other than the Strike Energy Hot Rod Division, and it is feature time.
Big Nash CMC Feed Stock Race Stop on our left of pit road. The 22 and 2 Axel. Senior gets the jump on the high side. He's converted to 07 of Archibald with him. Down the back straight to go. And then the front number 3.
Contact early on in this one. Dilley sees it happening and jumps to the outside. Your early leader, Paul Bogensberger Sr. Launch Dan Archibald.
Archibald with a big push up the hill that time and the 07 now opens the door. Here comes the 47 from the Paul Walters. Walters going to third. You got 4 wide down to the garage. Archibald, Dilley, Walters. That's one of the down from McAllister.
That's a pair of fellas that don't exchange Christmas presents. I'll tell you that one. Been with them for a couple of decades now. Even though this is the hot rod thing here. Those two guys are going to play good for the team. And I'm telling you, the Tom Walters John Gaunt rivalry of Barrie Speedway fed families for a couple of years. There was a lot of tickets sold for people watching Tom Walters versus John Gaunt. That's about as good as it gets. Take it away, Brendan.
Like the Super Double Master GMC paint stuck underneath the hard left of pit road. Paul Bogensberger Sr. on the inside. Dom and Tom Walters the outside. We'll look to the restart zone off of turn 4. The 2 yellow lines across the racetrack. Side by side down through 1 and 2. Walters is right advantage on the high side. He ain't going to fire back down the bottom. Dilley starting his there.
Outside retaining wall, yikes, that 81 car. He is all twisted up, and he's going to try to get that out to the juniors. I mean, he pretty clean exit, but man, he hammered that wall. Wow.
I got a quick look at it right from the top point of where as well as Sunset. Maybe just wants to stay down the bottom. Figures that might be the best way to stay out of trouble and maintain track position in the running order and let these veterans work to the outside.
Now the question for the 71 at Corey McAllister now, what rear of the field is going to be if the tires. This thing's going to be standing next to the staging lane. It's idling and you can feel it in your chest. It's a lot of power, so that's a very good race car with a very good motor. When you put the two of them together, you got to get all that power to the ground. Trying to come up through this field at 47 laps, we're going to have to see if he roasts the tires off or not. So that's going to be the question for the 71 of the franchise Corey McAllister.
We are doubled up, Matt Brake coming out of the starter stand, head down backside. Possibly someone maybe change lanes coming up where they're supposed to be. We'll see what happens here. Alright, he's wintry down there. Up.
So now this is something that was warned about in the driver's meeting, correct? That if you pick a lane, you cannot then change your mind halfway down the back straightaway.
Once you pick your lane, you can have 3 cars open to the bottom, but you're not allowed to change lanes. You made your choice to the high side. So officials trying to sort that out in the back end of the field.
That's what they're trying to work out in this race. And someone chose and committed themselves to a lane and then changed their mind. So that's what Matt Brain's trying to pull someone out of line here.
So Pace truck slowing the field down. Matt Bray in the window, having a word with Dan Archibald about where he needs to be.
I gotta tell you, I thought that we were gonna get a bit of an angry bird out there. I'll admit, that was a very measured response from Dan Archibald. So
now
he's here to win, dude. Like he's not. Archibald's here to come to the front.
I haven't seen him change lanes. He's still in the same spot. Yeah. Alright, well.
Oh boy, okay. So now we got the black flag in hand. I don't know. So Mallory is trying to communicate something to Dan Archibald.
That's not being perceived trackside. Officials are communicating through the one-way communication, all the race receivers, to both driver and spotter about what the situation is with the 07 and where he needs to line up. Paul Bogensberger Sr. again on the inside, the 47 Walters the outside, the 18 of the control car. The Don allows a little bit more restart than the last time. Led back the line, that last time line. car on the back of the 22. Coleman checked up the 07 car coming across the racetrack, and Dilley didn't get the memo quick enough into the back of the 22 machine.
Was that Dilley that gave him a womp as he went by? I wouldn't blame him if he did. I think he did. Did he give him a womp as he went by? I think he did. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. But I do think that he gave the last car a womp.
We're not sure that he stopped over here as well. John Gaunt to see looks like possible overheating of the 52. That seems like goes away as he gets moving, but Archibald stopped on the front straight away. He tried to move that car backwards, not able to get moving.
This thing did Archibald's first DNF of the season. His first DNF of the year. A rough deal for Dan Archibald. He's out of the car.
Out of the car is the driver of the 07, and he's walking away from the car. Looks like he might be having a conversation with someone here. And Mark Gort coming by. And takes a swing.
Now this is another pair that they've had.
This is like a weekly in and out battle. Like, you know, if you're following the weekly soap operas at Sunset Speedway, Archibald and Gordon has been ongoing for the last month of September, end of August.
We've had a ruckus, I would call it.
They did the two note. It was pretty much traditional. Dilley the first one to the bottom, Walters to the outside. Everyone follows suit. There's basically double foul restart. They chose that way. It's not really a double traditional, but everyone went where they should have went running for it. I watched practice this afternoon. The 47 car spent the majority of his time that second lane of the racetrack. Walters really focused to get that Rambler Ambassador dialed in for the high line.
So this is it, folks. Who's ready to see the Hot Rod Shootout? 13 laps to go in the 2025 season. Are you not entertained? Let's go. Pace truck is down to the infield.
That car sideways, coming to light. Walters fires up on the high side. Now there comes Speedway. Right front flat again of the 7.
And that'll be it for the 71 car for McAllister. At least as far as contending for the win goes. But I want to give a shout out to Josh Berry. Josh Berry had a heads up move there. I thought he was going to end up in Corey McAllister's trunk. And Berry was able to take evasive action at the last moment to get that 22 car around him. The elevated workplace safety number 71 machine of Corey McAllister going to come to pit road to the attention of the team.
The right front move set to go on.
Scooter, you're going to run out of right fronts. How many right fronts do you guys got down there? I hope you got a bunch. Just two so far.
I didn't really see any major contact. I can see how that wheel sits on that car. I know
Takes the bottom. That'll put Walters up top, but two drivers in a row take the bottom. That opens things up for Mark Gordon. Mark Gordon now going to try to restart on the outside to leapfrog up into the top 3.
Well, Gordon's had his struggles. He had it.
You got someone on the fence, Brad.
We need you away from the catch fence. Down the first turn before we got a couple of kids in the catch fence. We cannot have you there. We cannot go green flag racing. Parents grab your kids.
Help us out, Mom and Dad, please.
Anyway, some good Samaritans got us. Thank you. So Gordon, I would say he's got about, I don't know, call it 10 lap pressure tires than everyone else. Well, he's had his struggles this race. He DNF'd out of the heat race this afternoon, finished that one on pit road. So those American racers got a few less laps on them than everybody else. So again, we can't have it
We're not going to be able to go back racing if we have anybody standing in the catch fence. Start our map ready. All right, so we're good. All right, okay. Lights are out on the
we have to be able to GMC race truck.
We're going to do this again, 13 laps to go. Does anyone have anything for the 64 4 of Mark Dilley.
Walters to the outside. Off the turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Dilley down the left side. Walters trying to get the back to the outside. Walters trying to inch closer to even. The 52 of Mark Gaunt to the outside. It's John Gaunt for 2. All in front of the wiggle. Here comes Paul Bogensberger Sr. Something on the outside. Here comes the 47. Dilley got down on the contact line. Got that far on the racetrack. Walters over the line side. Walters and Dilley side by side through 1 and 2. Here comes Walters trying to get clear of the 64 down the back straightaway.
It almost looks like Dilley's got his ice skates on. He might have second, Mark Gaunt third, John Gaunt, and then Paul Bogensberger Sr. Ladies and gentlemen, have a round of applause for the Hot Rod Division!
That one's going to be contender for the epic race of the week.
If that doesn't turn you on, you don't got to switch.
All right, we'll fill some time. We'll wait for the trophy to get here. Mark Dilley, this 64 car, every time the Chevelle unloads, all eyes are on the 64 car, but what an incredible battle. That last restart, you and Tom Walters, like days of old, mixing up, going at it. Cleanest thing to me, though, him on the high side, you on the bottom, gave each other lots of room, but that was an incredible race.
I can't believe he never gave up. Oh my God. He's still there. Yeah, he's still there. Yeah, it's, the guys do a great job with the cars. You know, I thank Tom with his cars, so I thank him very much for letting me do it, drive it, and have a lot of fun with it. Obviously great to come here and race here for sure.
What's it mean to you? I mean, you get to come out here At one point, it was you, Tom Walters, John Gaunt lined up on the outside. Icons of Simcoe County out here mixing it up, doing battle. What's that mean to you when you get to sit back and reflect on things? Guys that have built careers starting here in Sunset.
It's awesome, you know. To race against guys, I mean, I raced against Johnny and some years ago. You know, it's amazing to come back. We all kind of started here, we're in the meetings and that. I mean, all the reparations before that. Johnny was around that time, and you know, it's a great crowd. We love coming.
You thank Tom and the team for Pereira, but you got the marketing partners behind you to help get the start of the track. Thank you. Okay, you're here to reach today, my man.
Yeah, I gotta thank CDN, Simple Paving, Kelvin, Windows, Leland, of course, Johnny D, Time for College. They make it possible to do it. We have fun with it. And, I know my dad's up there in the beer garden, my brother, and that's one of the big things.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Dilley, feature winner once again here at the Tammy O. Tom, let's start. Have you caught your breath yet?
Yeah, I had to go to the bathroom, sorry.
Always important to do. I mean, were you saving anything? What's the 64 got on that long run there? Were you just trying to conserve your stuff and let him go?
Yeah, I thought if I could just stay with him and save it, but he's so smooth, it's really hard. I mean, and then he kept taking the inside, and I wanted to take the outside, just so I could let him go, and then I could follow him down to the second. But as it is, it turned out pretty good. I hope you guys all enjoyed that race. Not bad for a 75-year-old old man. Still able to get it done. I mean, this 47 car, though, I watched this afternoon in practice. You focused that high side of the racetrack. So, I mean, this car, I mean, I don't know if you would have had anything on the bottom, but you worked all day making sure this car was good to run the high side. Yeah, we work on that all the time. I see all these young kids coming. All they do is run the bottom, run the bottom, run the bottom, never run the high side to know what it's like. Me, I'm the opposite. I run the high side because I know that's where you have to pass.
I know this car gets to the track. It's you and Annie put blood, sweat, and tears, and the bank got into it. But I mean, a lot of guys behind the scenes supporting you. A lot of crew coming out, getting 2 cars to the track. Thanks everyone for getting here, my man.
Yeah, I want to just thank my crew. They do a heck of a job. They put up with me all day long. I do all the work at home, and I let them do all the work. I let them do all the work when we get here. They just confide me what I think I want, and I tell them, and they give it to me. And they do a heck of a job.
There we go, runner-up finisher, Stumpman, Tom Walters.